check it out. It's nighttime. What time is it? It's 5 a.m. It is 5 a.m. and I'm going to the airport because I'm traveling to BronyCon. When I get to the airport, I'm going to be waiting there for 2 hours before my first flight, and then I have 3 more flights after that, which total travel time combined 30 hours roughly. No, 28 hours on the way there. I think it's 30 hours on the way back for some reason. This is going to be fun. I'm recording myself doing it. This is one of them vlogs. I'm doing a BronyCon vlog. That's exciting. Don't respond, you're driving. So this is nice. I'll see you at the airport. Check it out. That's the Australian War Memorial. Hold on. Wait. There we go. And that might help you see. Yeah. And over there is the long road. I think it has a name, but
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's one of the, oh there it is again, one of the 2 attractions of Canberra. Yeah, Canberra's not a very exciting place. Nobody comes here, but for the people who do come here, you have the War Memorial and the Long Road to look forward to. Look, it's an Australian attraction. Don't run into the kangaroos. Whoa, it's the Canberra airport. It's oh my goodness.
There's a lot of taxis.
That's a lot of taxis.
Did
you know that in Australia, taxis are white? That's not a taxi. It was a taxi in disguise. Or no, it wasn't. It was a non-taxi in disguise because it was amongst the taxis.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I'm gonna make you walk further.
Oh. Anyway, I'm about to get out of the car. Hello, camera. Turns out, unlike last time I traveled to Canada, I'm going to Canada because it's a connecting flight to America, to Baltimore. Turns out they need a visa now, and I didn't have one. Here's the good news. It takes like 10 minutes to get one. I'm very happy about that. Because if it were as cumbersome as getting the visa for America, which I do have, which I did get in advance, then it would have been a much different story, because the American visa takes like a couple of days to, or something like that, to like get approved, unlike this one which took like a couple minutes. That's nice, but it gave me a panic attack. So, here I am, waiting for flight number 1. This time, I'm good though. Oh, I wasn't actually good before, but now I am good. That's nice. Surprise, I'm in Sydney, and I'm about to go on another plane. Hello again, camera. Time for flight number 3. Which is on plane number 2, because I've had 2 flights now. My second flight was on AC-34. My third flight is also an AC-34. They're boarding now, but I'm on zone 5, which means that I'm the last person who goes on. Yeah, I'm not that far off from actually arriving in Baltimore. That's cool. The sooner the better, because I'm scheduled to arrive there at 10 p.m. On the Thursday, and the con starts on Friday, and yeah. Funny thing, only about 20 hours have passed since I started traveling. I've seen the sun come up, then go down, and then come back up again within the space of only 20 hours, and that's weird. That's something not many people can say they've done. That's something that I can say has happened to me though. So that's cool. Hello, camera. This will be the last time I'm in an airport before I'm... What? No. This was the last time I'll be in an airport for this traveling bit. Until I finally arrive in Baltimore. 28 hours of travel time. God. It's totally worth it though. It's totally worth it for the payout in the end, which is going to the convention. I'm rather tired right now. I'm trying to stay awake until it's actually time to go to bed. If I don't, if I have a nap, then that means, oh no, my sleep cycle is bad. It's like jet lag is a thing anyway, so I guess that's unavoidable, but avoiding it as much as possible is my attempt. It is currently 6 p.m., but that is meaningless because the time has changed every time I've gone to an airport. Well, it's not meaningless because I'm pretty sure I'm finally in the time zone that I'll be in when I get to Baltimore, so that's cool. I look like a mess, I smell like a mess, but that's okay because nobody will be seeing it. Well, I mean, all the people watching this video are seeing me. That's not very flattering, but I'm gonna clean up my hair, I'm gonna put deodorant on, I'm gonna shave, I guess, and I'll hopefully look better when BronyCon actually happens, and not a mess who's very tired and kinda shitty looking. Hello, camera. It is 12:50 a.m. and I made it. I'm in my hotel room and I can go to sleep for I was gonna make a joke and say 12 hours! Sleep for 12 hours! But, you know, I'd miss the convention if I did that. So I'll sleep for 6. Sounds good. One thing that I generally sort of have as like a sort of mini game is how long will it take until somebody recognizes me. Took a little longer than usual, probably because it's midnight, but yeah, somebody did notice me and took a selfie with me. That was cool. I was downstairs in this very building and I was going to check in and they were like, yeah, I know who you are. I'm like, cool. I like this hotel room. It almost feels too posh for me. What's this? It's a door! Why does it... Cool. Goodbye. No, I don't say goodbye, say see you tomorrow. Wink. Or something, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. See you tomorrow. Wink. It is 7:30 in the morning. It is Friday, 7:30 in the morning. The convention center is just down there. It's the one with the triangles on it. Let's see if we can spot anybody. Ooh, people. I was gonna try and spot fursuits or whatever. They'll eventually show up. Anyway. Ooh. Hair is wet. Ooh, let's get some lighting. Oh, that's nice. Hair is wet. I just had a shower. I've got clothes on. You know what? You could locate which hotel room I've got just based on that shot. But guess what? It doesn't matter because by the time anybody's going to be seeing this, I'll be out of my hotel room and it won't matter. Because that's the thing you're supposed to do. You're supposed to keep your hotel room secret. Yeah. Anyway, 7:30. The convention opens at 8, I think, but it's probably best to go in at 9. I'm still gonna go in at 8. A, because I'm eager to meet people. I have not had any contact with anybody since yesterday, and I cannot contact anybody because A, my phone does not have internet, and B, I tried getting the internet, it's paid internet, but I still tried getting it, and it didn't work. I could probably go to the front desk and ask them about it, but nah, I'm pretty sure the convention center has Wi-Fi and I won't need it for long anyway. I just wanted to talk to people saying, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. So, here's the deal. I'm going to be carrying around this. It's my Viva horse plush. It's the one from Lunashine store. Hashtag, not a promotion. Hashtag buy my plush. This is a tactic that is flawless. It is essentially, I carry this around and I say, hey, you can get one too for $30. Used to be 25. It's 30 now, because not enough people pre-ordered them. Still, they exist anyway, and that's the best part, is that they exist, period. And I'm very happy about that. $30 is still really cheap, for like a plush of this quality. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I intend on like redoing, or not redoing, but like reposting an updated version of my Viva Horse plush advertisement video that I did a while back. I just haven't been able to do that because I've been way too busy with everything else. I've worked on, like, Trigger Happy Horses was 3 months, Musical Chairs was 1 month, and both the parts of Questria that I worked on, well, I guess I only mostly worked on part 2, it's just that part 3 I was a last minute animator on because we ran out of time. It's done now, hooray! I worked on that on my 15-hour plane ride to here. Or at least 15 hour, as in the 15-hour one, as in the long one, as in the second plane ride. Anyway, point is that I've been way too busy to repost the plush video, and I was also thinking of maybe re-recording the bits and pieces with this new camera because it's so much better than my old shitey one. I should stop talking. I should get ready. I'm gonna do that. Goodbye. Hello, camera. Are you ready for the moment of truth? I'm about to enter the convention center, yay! It's just... Oh, isn't that nice? Look at my tiny ass line. That's their line, this is my line, because I'm a panelist. That's cool! Shout out to Mr. AC the Race Best for totally giving me a panelist badge. I wasn't gonna get one, but he went out of his way to say like, no, I'm gonna get you one, and he got me one. Cool, that means I don't have to pay money, and also that I get a short line. Nice. Look at this mess. It's like an optical illusion. Check it out, looks like they upped their budget for the main hall this year, which is... That's cool. Wasn't this 2015's video? Check this out. She's in peril. It's the start of the scavenger hunt. Ooh. I wonder what that's referring to. We put a lot of work into this. Here's hoping it goes well.
I think she's trying to head on you.
Here's AC Race Best doing a vlog, me vlogging AC Race Best doing a vlog.
11 hours to see me.
Yeah.
That's insane.
All the way through Canada to New York to Pennsylvania and then back down.
And then you went to Reno, Chicago. That's a big camera.
I'm vlogging you vlogging me right now.
Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Arizona, Wichita, Onslow, and then I forget the rest of the words because I'm not trying to cash.
Hey, Macarena.
Well, thank you for coming out.
And holy cow, look how massive this place is. It's pretty hot. Look at how massive this place is. And we're only on just one corner.
I'm vlogging Dr. Wolf's vlog.
Oh, look. More people are vlogging. You want to say hi to each other's vlog?
Hello, I did the same thing with AC Race Fest.
Yes.
We're doing some Inception.
Hello, everyone.
Right here.
How you doing? Say hi to Anthony C, everybody.
Show me all of your gold.
Hello, camera. Oh god, there's light behind me, so I look terrible. I'm hanging out with dudes. Here's Mike. This is Pimations.
Stabilizing?
Oh hell yeah! Look at that, like cool ass lens.
I gotta get whatever camera this is.
Oh, this is. I'll give you the brand. There's also a couple of other people here. Here's Anthony, Dr. Wolf, Dr. Wolf's buddy, KP. I don't know who that is. And Sweetie Blooms. This is cool. Oh, we were about to jump off there. God, I forgot that there's light there, so it looks terrible if I. Oh, there's light. Whatever. Anyway, convention's been good. I am just about to head off to the TFT analysis panel where most of these people are going, and it's going to be cool and fun, and then soon after will be Brony's React, I guess. Cool.
We're just.
Oh, good timing. Hello. We were just gonna record the line.
Yeah.
We're gonna
just got done doing that.
Hell yeah. Nice. Okay, we're probably gonna fill the room. Let's go back.
It might be over by the time we get back.
Yeah. Oh, right. I'm used to watching MLP episodes at midnight, but in America it's actually, Oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm stupid.
And the last person I'll be bringing up on the stage traveled a little bit farther than I think the rest of us here, but will you please make some noise for Viva!
Hello, camera. I'm in the anthology line, and it is 12 miles. Pretty much. Yeah, I'm here with Adele. Yo, guys, what's up? And company. Hello. Hi. Yeah, we're moving. We're moving again. So, buddy Mike Pymations. I've been hanging with him the majority of the con right now, and he's one of the panelists in this panel. We walked along this giant line, and I saw him walk into the room, and I had to walk to the back of the line. All right, this convention's been fun, very busy, lots of people, met lots of people. Yeah, Brony's React panel went good. Yeah, I think the only person who I've been looking for that I haven't met yet, that I can think of, I hope I'm not excluding anybody, is Crown Prince. Oh, actually, Noaking as well. I want to say hi to her, maybe. But, because I haven't ever seen her at a convention before. Yeah, tomorrow, which is not so long from now, I guess, is going to be reviewing his Magic Live, my second panel. He is hoping that goes good. He's hoping somebody finishes the scavenger hunt in preparation for that. Yeah. Things been going good. Hello, camera. It is 1:45 a.m. First day of BronyCon just finished. It is now technically Saturday. I was about to say end of Friday. Well, I guess it was the end of Friday if it's Saturday now. But yeah, very tired. You know that state where you just really want to go to sleep, and if you sit down, you feel yourself nodding off? I got that feeling about 6 hours ago. And so I've been just really tired for, 6 hours. Yeah, maybe not 6, maybe 5 or 4. The point is that I've been rather tired for quite a while, but it was a successful day. Lots of things happened, met lots of people. Re-met, there's a word for that, isn't there? Re-saw, no. I'm very tired, as you can tell. Today was good. Brony's React went well. One thing that happened last year's Brony's React panel was both BDP and Little Shy barely got any time to talk. I remember that particularly. I rewatched that Brony's React after it went on YouTube, and I don't think they ever said a word besides when they were introduced. That did not happen this time. Everybody got a decent amount of time to talk. Yeah, and then afterwards, we did the the signing thing, and the photos thing, where like we leave the panel room and stand off to the side and let people approach us and do things. That's always fun. I think like that's probably the most satisfying part about convention going, is meeting people who like what I do and saying hi, and letting me sign a thing and take a photo. That's fun. Oh, it's like you hear this a lot on the internet, where people are like, oh, I don't see my fans as fans unless I see them in person. Otherwise, they're just numbers. That's something I've heard a lot. It's true. It's very true. You don't realize that there are people who really appreciate what you do until you hear them say, we really appreciate what you do. There were plenty of people there that talked about the fact that they got, at least 2 people said that they got into Danganronpa because of Trigger Happy Horses, which is super crazy because that doesn't feel like I released it that long ago. But at the same time, no, you could beat both the games and watch the anime like by now. And the 3rd game is very, very soon. Looking forward to that. But yeah, well, if you don't count the spin-off as the 3rd game, I don't. It's a spin-off. Ultra Despair Girls, whatever. The point is that it's gratifying. I made Trigger Happy Horses as a sort of like tribute / introductory thing to Danganronpa. I made it as a thing that you could, like, if you knew nothing about Danganronpa, you could watch that video and understand it. And like, that was part of the intention, and it looks like it paid off. It looks like it works for some people, which is good. I like Danganronpa. It's a good series. Trigger Happy Horses. I put a lot of work into it because I like Danganronpa. Yeah. Was I going anywhere with this? I was talking about my day. I hung around Mike a lot. Pymations. He's cool. And yeah, he had his panel up. Wow. He was a panelist in the anthology panel. Yes. What I said made sense. But the panel was just them showing Anthology. The entirety of me watching Anthology was me wishing it was over so that I could go to my room and sleep. I don't mean that. Anthology was good. Anthology was very good. It kept me up, so congratulations. I'm very tired. But I'm happy. I'm excited. Saturday is going to happen. We're not even halfway through the con yet. Unless you count Thursday. I don't. I'm very tired, and I should probably go to sleep. Ready myself for tomorrow. Ready myself for Reviewing is Magic Live, which I have recited so many times. Reviewing is Magic Live, 8:30 p.m. in the Stars Hall, because that's what you have to do with a panel that, like, with Brony's React, you don't need to do that. It's going to get packed. With Reviewing is Magic Live, I don't know if like the base is there. Like, I know that people who do go to it will enjoy it. You just need to get that audience first. And yeah, he's hoping that works out. I'm really hoping that somebody finishes the scavenger hunt. That's important. Scavenger hunt ties into what is being presented at the panel. And so, yeah, somebody needs to finish it. Did the words that I just said make sense? Like I said, very tired. But yes, somebody needs to do the scavenger hunt, and if somebody does, then the panel will go good. Yes. Yeah. Alright. When you next see me, it'll be tomorrow. I guess? Yeah. Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't no cloud inside. No, that's a lie. This is. They just hit the camera with. Well, anyway. So, this is the weather today. It's overcast and it's been raining a bit. There's little raindrops. You know what? That's fine because the convention center is under a thing, and doesn't usually get that wet inside because there's no holes in the roof. Generally, I mean there are exceptions to that rule. Anyway, so yeah, it is Saturday, and there's going to be new. Yesterday, I realized that I had that behind me. Had that behind me a lot. Bad idea. Don't do that. If you are a cameraographer, never record or do photos with light behind you like this. It looks like garbage. It looks like hot garbage. See, it's so much nicer. Anyway, just had my shower. It is 8:22 a.m. The convention officially starts at 10. I'm already ready to go. Because I just woke up at 7 a.m. I wasn't even tired. It's just 7 a.m. Who cares? Well, I will care. When it comes to being like 10 p.m., I will care a lot. It was exactly the same way yesterday, and I was thinking, oh, I'll just sit in bed until 9, and then have my shower. Then you know, I'd have a couple hour or an extra hour of sleep. But a commonality that I discovered personally is that if you have that extra nap, sometimes it's just better off to like not have that, because like I don't know if this factors into it at all, but I know that the sleep runs in hour-and-a-half cycles, and if you're waking up during one of those hour-and-a-half cycles, then you feel super groggy. That's why immediately after a dream or something, which is like at the end of one of those hour-and-a-half cycles, it's the best time to wake up, because you're like, oh, I feel refreshed. Otherwise, you like go all groggy and crud. But likewise, if you have that extra hour of sleep, like I woke up naturally at 7 o'clock, but having that extra hour of sleep might have set me waking up during the groggy state, which meant that I would be more awake if I just got up now as opposed to then. Long-winded explanation, but I hope you understood that. Right, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get Subway. I did that last morning as well. Probably not the healthiest option, but healthier than McDonald's, which was plan B. Funny thing, I don't think I mentioned this, but yesterday, the first person who I properly recognized, I properly met, was Dusty Cat in a chance encounter in Subway. That's cool. Especially so because I had never met Dusty Cat in person before this convention. That's nice. It was a very nice start to the day. He's super chill dude. And then met up with everybody else soon afterwards, and yeah, it's like one of my biggest worries at going to a convention is not being able to hang around the people I care about, because for me, that's not something I get to do often at all. In fact, conventions are the only time I get to do that, and likewise, it's very Race Fest, Anthony, Anthony lives in Australia as well, but we don't live in the same city. But yeah, that's a cool thing that doesn't happen ever unless it's at a convention for me. I guess it'll probably be the same with people in America as well, but it's like really elusive for me because I live on the other side of the world. Yeah. I'm going to try and keep the amount I record on this lower from now on, I think, because I might be recording the Reviewing is Magic live panel, I'm gonna bring my camera, I'm gonna bring its respective tripod. I've got it packed in my bag already. That'll be an hour of footage, and then I'm pretty sure this camera will have 2 hours of footage left on it. I don't think I'd be using all of it, but preferably all the space on this camera will last until I make it back home. It doesn't need to last. I do have more space. I can like transfer stuff, but it would just be most convenient for me. So hopefully that'll work out. I said I was gonna stop. I'm going to go get some Subway, and I will turn this camera on again tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Sometime later today. Cool. Check it out in the lobby of my hotel, and there's a bunch of tweets that have BronyCon in them. That's weird. There's Dusty Cat. Come and see me in Silver Sling at booth 323 tomorrow, BronyCon. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This looks good. It's like an obstacle course or something. Let's go on. It's time for action. Hello, camera. I accidentally got separated from the rest of my group, but I'm alone right now, which is good, because that means I get to do a bit of explaining of what I've been doing. So, animating live, the animation panel that I wasn't part of, I last minute became part of. I like jumped on, just like, I was just there, and they were like, we got a spare microphone, and Brony Dance Party, who was supposed to be a panelist, was late. I was like there to take a spot, but because there was a spare mic, I just became a proper panelist at that panel. Yay! I got to talk about my animations for a bit. That's nice. Immediately afterwards, Crown Prince said she had a gift for me. I didn't know what it was. I had no context. All I knew is that I had a gift. It was a box. A rather big box. I opened the box, and this is inside it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It came with a note saying, what the hell is going on over there on the other side of the room? The note didn't say that. It came with the note. The note said, it was like, I'll need to reread it, but it would say it was made by a bunch of like, I read a bunch of people, drawn by Bananimination, and like a bunch of people from my Discord server. Hashtag go to my Discord server, it's in the description of this video, inevitably. And like, I love it. I love it so much. It is great. It's lucky that I have a decent amount of room in my suitcase. That being said, I don't know if I'll be able to fit it. I'll make it work. Don't worry, camera. I'll make it work. I hope that's not too loud, because that is really loud. That drums. Do you hear that drums? Anyway, yeah, and then after that was reviewing his magic. Reviewing his magic live. I was worried we were going to be unprepared. That went perfectly. everything went well. We like filled out the entire hour with Anthony's musings. Please, if there is a recording out there, actually I recorded on this, so I don't know if I'll be uploading it or anything though, but I have it recorded on this. It was so good. I super recommend anybody who can watch the panel to watch the panel, and yeah, like good shit all around. Anyway, right, I should be looking for people, so goodbye. Hello, camera. This is the most up close and unpersonal as I've gotten thus far, because my camera is on a tripod right now. The tripod that I brought and is at a slight angle, and that's bugging me right now. But it's on the tripod. This is the same tripod I used. Oh, this mild angle is going to bug me, so I have to fix this. But this tripod I used to nab the footage for the Reviewing Is Magic Live panel. And I took a look at it just now. Looks good. I'm too low in the frame. I like composition. Composition is like, have the eye line be on this third of the screen, so therefore I should be like sitting up here like this and not down here where I look kind of stupid because my face is in the middle of the screen. So I'll just sit up like this. Yeah, I recorded Reviewing His Magic Live. Wow, I actually had it zoomed in on the seats because I expected everybody to be sitting down. Anthony did not sit down. He is a true showman. He was very, very good. Very happy. I'm very. I just had a drink of water. So, but anyway, I'm very happy that it turned out as well as it did. Oh yeah, got this over here. Oh, it's so good. I was gonna like, it was sort of like slipping to the side, and so I'm gonna re-put it on. Anyway. Oh. This con has been going so good, like unexpectedly so. I know that's a weird thing to say, but last year, I guess, like, by comparison, last year was also good. God damn it. But like, it's the fact that it was so long ago, and like, this is like not just a year later, but a year and like a month. I guess that doesn't add up too much. But the point is that like, you'd expect Pony to be sort of slowing down recently because, you know, fandom's dying and death and destruction or whatever, but everybody, like, at BronyCon is still super, totally in. This is like thousands of people. That's super cool. I love it. Super rad. And, yeah. Looking forward to tomorrow, looking forward to the Sunday. I don't have anything to... Oh, did I say... No, I did say that. That I made a surprise appearance at Animating Live. In case I didn't know, I'm going to very quickly say what I might have already said, and that is... Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Buffalo, Toronto. I think I literally said all of those words before. Either that or I said that to somebody else, because I've been talking a lot. I don't know, I need to like remember what I've said and also what I've said to this person and what I've said to this person, because like there's a lot of good stories. I don't know. Here's one thing I've definitely not told. I was hanging out with BDP like near the entrance, quote unquote. It's one of the entrances to the convention center. There's a bunch of them, but like this ambulance like drives up like outside, and we're like, oh, what's going on out there? And they're like 5 people come out, and one of them was a policeman, the rest were from the ambulance. No idea what was up with that. Our guesstimation is that somebody fainted at the rave. Everybody's called it the rave, which was the Bronypalooza music thing. I have stayed away from those ever since like the music thing of BronyCon AU, the very first one. Like it's you know what? I'd potentially probably be into it, but A, I'm tired. B, it's like big and busy and hot and sweaty and you're jumping and being all rad and happy a lot, but it's like it'd be a fun thing. I'm sure people could get into that, but I prefer the sitting down and talking to people. That's what I've been doing the majority of the con. I've had a lot of time to do that. I'm very happy about that. I got a lot of very genuine, happy, good chats with people, and people I wanted to talk to, and people who wanted to talk to me and were like very kind and nice and good con. This has been a good con, and Sunday hasn't even happened yet. To be fair, Sunday is like the reject day that has like a third of the amount of panels as Friday and Saturday. I feel bad for the people who have panels on the Sunday. Well, then again, one of them is Mr. Racebest and Mr. Saber, who are both going to be doing one of their like they always do several panels at every con they go to. They do a Brony's Reacts panel. They do a Hooves Line Is It Anyway? Very good. They are very good at improv. I'd like to be in one of those one day, but I feel like I wouldn't even like stand up to how good they are. Like they've done it so many times that they nail like that improv stuff. Racebest uploads all of those at every convention he goes to his YouTube channel. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, go check out AC Racebest's YouTube channel. And yeah, another panel that they frequently do is the podcast panel. It's just, that's usually quieter and more casual, and sometimes those are like the ones you want. Those are just like, to be fair, probably won't be casual and quiet because it's BronyCon, but you know, by comparison, compare that to Hooves Line, which is like main hall, main event, very big and crazy, and everybody's going crazy and like, oh, this person made this joke. You know what's nice? It's 1:30 in the morning right now, and I'm not dying. I was dying last night around this point, but now I'm just kind of just like mildly tired, so I'm catching up to the jet lag. Catching up to the jet lag won't mean anything tomorrow because the convention will be ending before the jet lag has any time to even do so. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, good stuff. Everything's good. Yeah. Also, this. I know I talked about this earlier, but it's so good. It is so good. It is a little suggestive. If you may, but like I think that adds to the charm. Look at that. Oh. Anyway, yeah. I guess I'll see you tomorrow then. Goodbye. Hello, camera. Oh god. Oh, my voice. Wow. It's Sunday. It is 9:30 in the morning. Let's go check out and see if the sun is out. Oh, we can see some blue sky. Oh, nice. We didn't have that last time. Wow, oh Jesus. This thing has hit my camera at least twice now. Alright. I guess, to be fair, I had not been using my voice the entirety of this morning until right now when I turned the camera on. This said, hello camera. It's not ruined. It's just morning voice. Yes. So, unlike yesterday, I actually did get a decent amount of sleep this time. Not that I needed it as much, actually, because the jet lag was nowhere near as bad, like in the evening of yesterday, which is nice. It means that I don't have to, like, worry too hard about it. I don't have to worry about it, like, at all today, because, I mean, it's, like, ending at 5 or something, and, like, the jet lag won't have enough time to catch up with me until then. Yeah, so, yeah, because I'm getting up later, that means that I should probably leave the room ASAP, so that I can join the festivities, if you will. And yeah, so I should probably go do that. Let me grab me another Subway, another Subway. Shout outs to the other ones out. And yeah. I should probably remind myself to eat as often as I can. I don't think I had dinner yesterday. But to be fair, it's just one weekend. It's it's kind of hard to know what you're doing. It's just oh, which place do you eat if you do eat? And what do you get? And I'm picky with my food. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Like I said though, Sunday is the rejects day, and I don't give too much of a shit about it. There's one panel that I want to go to, and that's Race Best and Saber's podcast panel, because it's a chill one. Unlike their other grand spectacles. But again, to be fair, it's BronyCon, so who knows, whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave the room then, which means I have to turn the camera off. Alright. I guess I'll see you later then. Goodbye. Hello camera, here's something very interesting. See this escalator that leads down and people walk around? It's kind of badly designed. Look at this. This is what's directly in front of you when you go down the escalator. Turn around, go over there. It's the marketplace, the vendor hall is entirely out of the way. And in some weird corner of the convention, unlike last year where it was just sort of there next to the registration. I'd call that a bit of a design flaw, I think, but oh well. Hello camera, here again in my hotel room, just for a very short period of time. I just wanted to make sure my beautiful new beautiful new lunchbox guitar thingy is kept safe, because I don't want to be carrying that around the whole con. Bought that off Dusty Cat. Super cool. It sounds nice. It has this little electrical amp outlet thingy into it, so very nice. Anyway, yeah. We're getting this thing organized. It's gonna happen. We're gonna record a thing, and today went so well. We did a thing. Hello, camera. It is 1:45 a.m. on the Sunday. No, I guess if it's 1:45 a.m., then it's Monday. It is 1:45 a.m. Monday. When I say on the Sunday, that implies connected to this. So, the convention ended. It was very lovely. I am very tired. The convention ended at 5 o'clock. It technically ended at 5 o'clock, but actually, me and a few buds did a little secret thing. I won't talk about it, but when it happens, you will see what I'm talking about right now. We did a little secret thing that I'm very happy we did. So that was directly after the closing ceremony, so I'd consider that still part of the convention. And then the rest of the day I went out and did things. I hung out with BDP, Joe, Brony Dance Party. He's a cool dude. And his clique, his gang. We went out. I went to a ramen place, and I had a tonkotsu. And I had a ramune, which is a a thing that it has like a marble in it, and you have to like pop the marble down. Very strange, but tasted good, I guess. I don't know how necessary the marble was, but it was in there. So, my plans are tomorrow. Today, it's past midnight. Shut up. Tomorrow, it's only tomorrow when I wake up. Tomorrow I have an entirely free day. The entirety of the con, I was expecting to maybe like be able to see people after the con on the Monday, as it is Monday, when it was always the Monday after. I'm very tired, I apologize. It is usually the Monday afterwards where you know, everybody sort of like leaves and goes off and does their own thing. It's what I always did. I didn't like doing that because there were the few people who didn't. Those people who did stick around for a bit more time. I was hoping to find somebody else who was doing that. That is not the case though. I've not found anybody. So I might be alone the entirety of tomorrow. Maybe I'll just chill in my hotel room all day. Maybe I will. I might. Yeah. I've got no obligations. As basically, my flight home is on the Tuesday, like, evening, which means I've also got the Tuesday mostly free as well. Jesus Christ. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. That's just what happens, I guess. But, yeah. I'm very tired. I feel like I needed to record at least a bit at the end of each day just to sort of wrap everything up, even if it meant me being very tired and talking into the camera very tiredly. So that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, this convention was so good. Yeah, I haven't had a good convention in a long time. I haven't been to a convention for a whole year, so but yeah, everything, it's like, here's a tip for you people watching. If you want to do something exciting, but you're like, but I might not do that. No, do the thing, because because if you don't do the thing, you have no idea what you'd be missing out on if you didn't just say yes to the thing that is exciting and sounds exciting, like, oh, that trip right there, like, you could take that trip to India or whatever. It's only a few $100s because of some super special sale or whatever, and it's like something that only you have access to. Say yes. Like, I know, I got a thing I should be doing. No, fuck it. Say yes. It's hard to get over that gap. Hard to get over that sort of like, hard to make the leap. If you don't make that leap, you won't be, doing anything interesting. And doing the interesting things is interesting. And like, I've said this 3 times now, but you'll never know what would have happened if you had said yes unless you say yes. So say yes. That doesn't apply to everything. It's always... Okay, not always. It's most of the time, it's worth it. It's like, there are, of course, going to be duds. Of course there's going to be duds, but like, what if you have that one, the big one, the like, oh my god. That's like the gambler's fallacy. Fallacy. Is fallacy the right word? That's like the gambler problem, like, oh, I'll just keep gambling for a while. Maybe eventually I'll actually hit it big. Yeah, but the chances of you winning is like 1 in 12,000. But the chances of you having fun at like BronyCon is freaking 99%. It's like, because the convention is built around that kind of thing, like accommodating people with many different interests, many different likes, like obviously it's built for bronies, but you've got the tabletop place. If you like card games, you've got the game room. You can literally live in the game room the entire con if you're just into games. You can hang around with people just like anywhere else in like in the hallways or the Starbucks or whatever. You could you can visit the panels if you want to learn things or want to see the people you like seeing hosting those panels. You can go to the vendor hall. You can buy things. It's like and things for you to bring home and say, yes, I went to this convention and I enjoyed it, because there was lots of things to do and lots of things like it's like pony conventions are so much fun. They're like, I mean, to be fair, it's not like I have much to compare it to. I don't go to other conventions, but pony conventions, they're like, everybody is in on the fact that My Little Pony is a show that was originally made to be for tiny little girls and has been later developed into something that such a wide audience can enjoy, and like that's that means that everybody there is like on the same page, like yes, this is a weird thing that we're doing, but we're in it. It's sort of like gay pride minus the gay, but also plus a lot of the gay. Yeah. BronyCon was great. I'm gonna go to sleep now, and I guess I'll see you on the Monday then. I know, it's technically Monday now, but shut up. I'll see you when I wake up, and potentially not vlog as much anymore until the end of the Monday, because there's nothing to vlog about anymore because the convention's over. Alright, well, goodbye. Hello, camera. I'm not wearing my glasses. I'm usually wearing my glasses, and these are... it's always with this thing. Let's take a look outside. Overcast again, but it doesn't matter as much. Today is Monday. Convention's over. I've already been awake for a good half an hour, maybe more. Just like playing around with my new fancy lunchbox guitar that I bought from Dusty Cat. Hashtag buy his lunchbox guitars. So I've got nothing to do because I have nobody to hang around with, from what I know. Maybe I'll like quickly check on like, I don't know, Twitter or something. Actually, funny thing, I thought the entirety of the convention, I thought my hotel was exclusively paid internet. Not true. There was free internet in the lobby, so I can just go downstairs and do that, as opposed to run to the convention center and like, oh hey, let's get some internet because it has free internet, even though it's really bad free internet. I think the free internet was only running during the convention though, and like it was turned off at night, or at least that's my guesstimation. I could be entirely wrong, but like I'm pretty sure when I was over there, like it was not working in the later hours. Anyway, so I didn't take a shower, and I haven't changed my clothes because I don't need to, because there's nobody to stink around. And it's like, oh, it's cumbersome, and who cares? Who cares when you're not hanging around people? It's only if it bothers you, if you're the only person who you're being hanging around with, or whatever. Oh, I've got a deep voice right now. There you go to Subway. Give me your foods. I enjoyed the Subway I had last time. I I had some barbecue sauce. I've never had barbecue sauce before. I really liked the barbecue sauce. Thank you to Subway for introducing that to me. So yeah, that'll be my breakfast. Today is an entirely free day for me, so I'm just gonna figure out what to do on the fly, and then go home tomorrow. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I might go to the inner harbour. I might go to the boat place. I went to the boat place last year. There's a thingy, and it's got a big boat in it. I think the boat is a tourist location, and I'm a tourist, so that's perfect. Yeah. Alright then. I'm gonna do that. Goodbye. Take a look, it's the big boat.
I don't know. We have to stay together.
I made it to the boat. Wow. How novel. Ooh, water. You don't see water very often these days. I'm in classic American food land with classic American people. I'm here with friends. Here's Ardale. Here's I don't know your name.
My name's Kenny.
Hello.
Again.
I'm sorry. I don't. It's. I don't know. I'm bad with names unless.
I'll forgive you.
Okay.
I'll forgive you if you keep talking.
Okay, I'll keep talking. Oh my God! Check this out. Look, it's the Rainbow Dash. It's the Rainbow Dash. Really expensive thing. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Why are you holding it?
Each section right here on the bottom is 14 karat sheet gold. So rose gold, yellow gold, white gold. The top part is casted and has 68 pave set diamonds. And the chain as well is 14 karat yellow gold. It's very well made. The cool thing is the top part is casted with a 3D model wax machine. So like instead of hand carving it, he used a machine.
That's cool. And that's also very expensive.
Yes, it was $55,000.
No, 5,500.
Gosh darn it, I did it again. I'm sorry. But it's gorgeous.
That's so cool. I'm honored to be in its presence.
It also came with an appraisal because it's that expensive. Like, for insurance reasons. Really? Yeah.
That's neat. Hello, camera. I'm surprised. I'm going to the aquarium. I heard about the aquarium last year. I'm here with friends.
Hi, I am friend number one.
We've got KP, we've got Silver Quill, and we've got Sweetie Bloom here.
Hi.
I ran into them as a chance encounter in front of the aquarium, and so I was with Ardale before. I'm with them now. We're all going.
We have stolen him.
We're going into the aquarium. We're gonna have fun, look at fishes. I don't know what you do in aquariums. You look at fishes mostly. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. Here's hoping it's fun. I suppose I'll film inside there unless there's signs saying you're not allowed to film.
You better. It's $40.
Oh, it is $40. I've got the money. I purposely put a day aside so that I could do sightseeing, and so let's do some goddamn sightseeing.
This off my list of things. Like, so every year I'm just like, well, I've done the aquarium that one time, so I never have to see it ever again.
Well, that's very true. Same with me, I guess, implying I go to BronyCon next year.
Before?
I think, like, to an aquarium. Yeah. Anyway, so here's hoping the aquarium is good. I'll turn the camera back on inside there if it's good. If it's not, then you won't see any more of it.
You'll just skip. It's like, well, the aquarium sucks.
Alright, see you then. Wow. Check this out. It's things. Look at them.
Sharks, man. Actually, sharks may or may not be considered fish, depending on how. It's actually a bit of a controversy as whether sharks are considered fish, but they're the closest. The fish is the closest category we can put them in, so we say, what the heck, sure, they're fish.
I don't come to aquariums, so I don't
I've
see
been
them.
to so many. So I've been to Atlanta and Tennessee, and
I'd also
one
have
in New York.
Look at the ray!
Ooh. Look at that big silhouette. Steve Owen died to one of those.
Look down here.
Ooh, even better.
It's Moana's grandma.
There you go.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
It's a great movie.
Oh,
You
it's a
should
good
see
movie.
it.
Oh, well. Okay.
Oh, Dory!
Spoilers.
Look at Dory.
Dory's parents.
Dory and other Dory.
Dory and other Dory. No, look, there's a baby one over there. That's Dory. Those were her parents.
Oh my God, Dory's missing. Dory's finding her parents. Oh, that is like, it's like Pinocchio.
It's like Pinocchio. What? There's many things wrong with that statement.
Oh, Pinocchio has a nose. So, we found Nemo, everybody.
All this.
Wow.
No, I'm in
Look
this
at them
I'm
gills.
not that crazy. That's like
Look at it, it's a big one. Oh, red light is
black
like
drum,
in
apparently.
the thing. It's a big one, up close and personal. Here's size reference, here's KP. And here's the big fish. The big fishes.
He's just chilling there, looking like he's a little high.
Dude, these people look like you're not even swimming.
Let's try night mode. Ooh, nice.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, good that you're good to go if you want to go.
Okay, I'm gonna try and touch it. I'm allowed to touch it, right? Okay.
Yeah, anywhere in the white area in the pictures is basically the middle of the body.
Ooh, that was weird. It was like weirdly soft, and also now he's moving. It was like moving half an inch every few minutes.
Wet and cold.
Oh, that was cool. It was weirdly soft. Ooh,
Isn't it?
I wasn't expecting him to be weirdly soft. Look at him go. He's like scoobling with his little scoobly finger things. There are some very deadly jellyfish in Australia.
That's in the children's room.
So,
Okay, well,
ooh, let me so I can just like touch.
Yeah, you don't want to pull.
You want to let them reach and touch the jellies if you like. We just want to wait till one is top side up, take 2 fingers, and we're gently gliding past the top side.
Take a video.
Ooh, look, it's an anemone. It's a anemone. It's a anemones. Look at the anemones. Look back there. Oh, somewhere back there. It's kind of dark. Not just. Oh. Do you see the spiky fish? I don't know what it's actually called. Hold on. It's a radial firefish. It's down there in the. Oh, we also got this thing.
Oh, the cowfish.
Oh, yes, the cowfish. In its rare habitat, it swims and yeah. Well, that's what most fish do, actually.
I'm sorry, dude. Morgan Freeman, you are not.
This is a fish aquarium. What are the birds doing here?
It's a puffer.
We got a bird there. We got there's some bird butts over there.
Bird butts.
kind of birds are the puffer.
Well, that's a
Ooh, it's right into the water over here.
This is a fish.
Nothing down here. Over there, some more. What is this? Happy feet, butt up, more bird butts.
And the third one is just sitting there.
They're fighting, I think. That or they're helping each other, but they might be fighting.
You just have to remix all this with like.
How will this scuffle end? If it will end, that or they'll just be doing that for the rest of the day.
We'll be here. We'll miss our flights just watching the tourists.
Honestly, this looks like an internet battle.
Maybe it's stuck. Oh, you know what? It might be stuck. No, maybe not. No, it's not. All right, it looks like they're done.
It's fine. Hold my driver's seat.
Well, they just died.
Snakes.
Fat ones. Look at how fat the fat ones are.
Throw themselves into your skin.
They're so fat.
No, thank you.
Meow, meow, meow. It's a catfish. Look at him go. Wow.
He's saying hi to KP.
Once again, KP for scale reference. Look at him and his gills and that design and his gills.
Look at all the squigglies on.
Or is it a red-tailed catfish? My bad. Red-tailed.
We're entering a new world. Oh, it is. I like that. It's like we're entering from a cave into a... Ooh. Wow. Surprise! Aquarium monkeys. I didn't think this was a zoo. I didn't pay money to see monkeys.
You paid enough.
Monkey. That's true. Oh, there's one over here. One. It's a little dark, but oh no, it looks fine. Oh, check this out. I'm a professional photographer.
Yeah.
Nice.
All the way from Australia.
Oh, it's a tarantula.
I knew there was going to be some hairy people at this pond, but this is ridiculous.
We have some golden frogs here, and more notably, it's a snake. And it's a blue frog down here, but it's a snake up here.
Dying poison dart frog and an emerald tree boa.
Ooh, it has no face. It is just a bunch of circles.
You guys want to learn some random facts about the emerald tree boa?
What's a random fact?
So usually they're born yellow. You can see on the underside they're yellow, and as they get bigger, they turn green. They're pretty solitary. They just kind of lay there. They don't really do much, and they're nasty. So they're not poisonous, but yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How do you know so much about boas? I was one when I grew up. Look at this. Ooh. It's a bajillion people. That, or it's just two mirrors. Hello.
Hello.
It's mirror silver quill. It's secretly evil silver quill. And here's real silver quill.
How do you know I'm not actually evil and not the least bit secret evil?
Oh. That's the question.
Have you asked Lightning Bliss?
We're in the dolphin place where there's dolphins, and there's a girl talking about dolphins, and we're looking at the dolphins.
I know, right?
So we actually have like a set of total of 7. Our oldest is 25 years old. That is Chesapeake. She was our oldest dolphin. She was actually the very first dolphin born here. So 16 years old. They're actually born just a month apart.
They're eating things. They're eating them. And then they're going to eat me. Whoa. Oh my God. Why have you slapped the water there?
Whether we play with them in the back for a little bit, come out in front. It really depends on what we need to drink. So that medical side of their care. Whether it's us that need to take care of it for our animals, or whether we can do the same thing for our dolphins. We give them a little bit extra hydration. So it's very useful for them to be able to do that. So when you see that big tube of black spirit stroke right there, somebody didn't like your joy. There we go.
I didn't realize this happening. I hit record right as it did that.
Already a little bit of this extra water. You know, we all need a little bit. We can also give it in the form of ice. Sometimes they like to beat swim here. There you go. Cut the corner a little bit, but you can see it's swimming upside down. So like I said, dolphins have top speeds of maybe 20 miles per high energy aerial behaviors. They are
That one.
And here, let's see if you'll have a white or light pink belly. Most of our dolphins have a pretty white or light pink belly. You're going to see Bo's right here. He's working on this behavior. There we go.
Oh my God. Look at him go.
We also have to make sure. We also have to make sure that they build up. There we go. Really getting their body in different ways. And when we talk about teaching them new behaviors, sometimes these behaviors can take, for our 2 male dolphins here, this is softer, so they do it just a little bit differently, but it's a similar behavior. For this particular behavior, both of our boys here are 2 male dolphins.
There they go.
It took them nearly 2 years to learn this behavior. So people go to tails, they splash. So
oh boy. It's splash time. It's splash time.
We're going to show you those moves in there. And a little bit of splashing. Foster on this side, Bo on this side.
did a cool thing. I hope he does the or she.
Missed the cool thing.
Yeah. It would be cool if we see the cool thing again. Ah, they might be done.
Yeah, I think they're done.
Damn.
They can hear this, I guess. So now they're gonna come.
Is it supposed to imitate the sound of another dolphin?
Yeah, I think you can kind of hear it. Keep doing it. I'm trying. My fingers even get sore.
Oh. Saw one out there.
It legit
Oh my goodness.
Good job, Rachel!
Hey!
Oh, I'm doing that for every time now.
I turned the camera on the off chance, and we got the lucky alternative.
Wow, nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Victory.
Just split off from Silver, KP, and Sweetie. They're on their way to their hotel. I'm on the way to mine. Here's the convention center. One more time. One last time. Before I head off to Australia. Ooh, there's two people here having a conversation. Let's totally spy on them. Surprise! It's the statues. They're statues. They're not actually people. But they look like people. Anyway, today was good. What time is it? I think it's like 3 or 4 or something. Doors are opening. It's like 3 or 4, and every door opened when I walked by. I've got what am I doing? I guess I've got nothing else to do for the rest of the day, so I'll just head back to the hotel. Maybe stick around in one of the lobbies and see if I can find more people. Otherwise, I think I'm done. And that's just fine, because I feel like I got my money's worth. I feel like I did everything I wanted to do. Oh, I totally like nabbed $40 from Sweetie Bloom because I didn't realize how little I had on my card to go into the aquarium. I need to pay her back. I have like 20 bucks in cash. I should have done that. I'll do it over PayPal instead. So yeah, convention was good. The day after the convention, which I was expecting to be rather quiet and boring, also good. And it's not even over yet, but it basically is. Oh, check this out. Up here, look, it's a BronyCon banner, and it's got one of the mascots on it, and she's shitting out rainbows. Oh, that's a paintbrush. That's cool. Oh man. All right, see you in a bit, I suppose. See these windows? These hotel room windows? One of them is my room, and I don't know which one, but one of them is mine. That's cool. Hello, camera. It is 11:20 p.m. on the Monday. Tomorrow I'm going out, and yeah. Today was, so like convention was like a full day ago, as of like 5 p.m. today, so it's like it doesn't feel distant yet, obviously, because I haven't left Baltimore yet, but it's like today was an entirely different atmosphere. It was like, obviously wrapping everything up for the majority of people, but for me, it was like, I just sort of left my hotel room hoping to find people. I did find people. Today was aquarium day. I went to the aquarium, well, before I went to the aquarium, I found Ardale, artist buddy, and hung out with him and his company for a while, and then I ran into Sweetie Bloom, Silverquill, and I Love Kim Possible a lot, all like en route to the aquarium, and I tagged along because I know them and I wanted to hang out with them, and so we hung out. It was good times. It was fun. I did enjoy that. After that, I wandered back to LobbyCon, which is a name given to the post-convention convention down at the lobby of the convention center, or the hotel of the convention center, or the hotels, if you will, of the convention center. And so that's that. So what happened was I went back there and I re-met a few. I re-met one person. There was the person I bought a bunch of Twilight Sparkle Secret Chific folder. Say that 3 times fast. I've done this several times, so I've practiced now. Twilight Sparkle Secret Chific folder, Twilight Sparkle Secret Chific folder, Twilight Sparkle Secret Chific folder. I kind of screwed it up near the start, but the point is, bought a couple of expansion packs from it. Like, I don't remember his name. I think he owns Breakfast Tea is the name of the company he owns. But anyway, he's cool. And I hung out with him. Went to Subway and had food, and then went back to like LobbyCon. But this time it's like, so here's the deal. Here's the deal for those who aren't here. There are 2 hotels right next to each other. There's the Hilton, which is connected to BronyCon, and is like the one the majority of people go and sleep at. And then there's the Marriott, which is next door, I'm staying in the Marriott. So the Hilton is the place you want to go to if you want to find the people who are like from the convention. The Marriott is like the same deal, but I prefer the Marriott A because I'm staying here, and B, more importantly, I actually have internet access here. I thought I didn't at first. I don't upstairs, up in here. This is the 6th floor, but I do down in the lobby. Free internet. Hilton doesn't have that, which is useful because I'm living off Wi-Fi. Because I'm an Australian and my phone, I've already gone over that. So yeah, I hang out with that guy and 2 other artist people. Ooh, actually, while I'm here, this guy, G-Sphere. Look at that. He put his signature there. It says G-Sphere. He drew this. Look. It's the skyline of Baltimore with my pony shoehorned in at the very end. But it looks super pretty and I love it. Because it's like, you see the tie? It's like hanging over a building. Super neat. He drew this on a whim because I passed by and he was cool. And there was the other artist guy and he was also cool. So basically it was 4 people just hanging out, like the last people, like after the fallout. Because everybody else had already left by then. But we didn't. I didn't. It was, you know what, this was a good experiment. And I think I've learned something. Don't set aside that extra day. Or at least I don't need to anymore, because now I know to not set aside that extra day for the sightseeing, because nobody else is around. I got lucky though. I did find people who did stick around, but like, everybody is gone now. And tomorrow, like, even the people who I was hanging out with will be gone. So it's gonna be, well, I guess tomorrow won't be interesting because there'll be literally nobody I know around, and then I'll be heading back through the airports and through the planes with nobody once again, as per I did on the way here. I was going to mention this like 4 days ago now, but BronyCon for me starts when you first find a brony, and the first brony I saw was before the plane, like, to Baltimore from Toronto. I saw a guy with a Rarity shirt, so that's interesting. Shout outs to that one guy with the Rarity shirt. Yeah, so likewise, when I eventually, oh man, you know what's also funny is that like after that, after I had gotten off that flight and picked up my bag, I went to the light rail. There was one guy, just some unassuming guy I saw, as there were a few of them, like waiting at the station at the light rail. There was one guy who I remembered the face of. Turns out he was like a security person. I'm pretty sure exclusively there to like protect like Gabe and the Creepers, because I always saw him near them when I refound them later on in the convention, which is very funny, because like what a chance encounter, which, you know what, is very similar to the chance encounter I had with Dusty Cat, where I met him like on the Friday morning in that subway. Remember when I talked about that? Oh, this convention's been good. But it's over now. It's all over now. The question is, do I go next year? Well, I mean, obviously I'd say yes, I'd like to go, but I'd say the same about this convention, and I almost didn't go. It's like, for me in particular, it's not a matter, okay, so for like all the other people who want to go to BronyCon, who live in America, they're like, alright, do I want to go to BronyCon? Yeah, and then they go to BronyCon, or nah, and they don't go to BronyCon. For the people who live overseas, it's, do I want to go to BronyCon? Yeah, but then I'll have a giant pit hole in my wallet for the next freaking half year or something. Maybe not that long. But the point is that like, for the people overseas, even no matter how much they would love to go, it's just simply not an option because of how much you have to sink into that, how much money you have to sink into that, despite it being like such a wanted thing. Like, BronyCon is such an experience. And I loved going this year, I loved going last year, I would love to go next year. Like, the convention, like, the attendees number dropped, but it didn't feel like it changed. I don't care. Like, the people who are really, like, dedicated to the Brony fan base and the such, like, they won't care, because it's not about who, like, how many people come. It's about whether, like, it's a fun thing, and it will, if it's always dealt with in the same way, then yes, it will always be a fun thing, as long as, like, I like meeting people, I like, getting to meet up with the people I know, I like getting Brony content and Brony, like, the merchandise from the vendor hall, and oh, it's all so good. I would love to go next year. It's just a question of if I have the funds. I'm gonna keep working at attempting to grow my YouTube channel, because that's like, well, I guess growing the YouTube channel isn't technically necessary, but it is necessary at the same time. The idea being that I want to continue doing YouTube full time. I'm not earning anywhere near enough right now to be able to work at it full time. I am currently looking for a job. So like, I'm like, maybe I'll get like funds on the side or something, but that means that I'd be doing my YouTube stuff less, which I don't like, because YouTube is like the thing that like keeps me it's like, it's what I want to do. I want to do this. Like it's the like I have people who enjoy what I do, and they like this. They're like very kind and very generous. My patrons especially. The thing is that like I get ad revenue from YouTube, but it's barely anything, especially ever since the adpocalypse or whatever. But from Patreon, I'm getting like a very, very nice amount from that. Like still nowhere near full-time fundable like shit, but it's like definitely like enough to be able to like help support my YouTube channel even more. Like that's what I want to do with the more money I get from YouTube, the better videos I can make. The better videos I can make, the more people will want to watch it. The more people will want to watch it, the more money I get off YouTube. There's two different routes that can be taken. There's the hope I get enough patrons for Patreon to be enough route, which is probably the more desirable route, even if it's technically the sketchier one, because it's not stable as long as I have enough fans who are willing to do that, and I love the fans who do that. The technically more viable route, technically, is to have, like, is to live off the ad revenue, which I would not be living off in a million years, not unless I changed the content of my channel entirely. Because it just, like, what I do is not supported in any way by what YouTube is promoting, which is a shame, but that's how it is. Yeah, I want to continue doing, like, the YouTube stuffs, but, like, saving up the entirety of my YouTube funds for, like, a really long time is how I would get to BronyCon, and that would, like, that would leave that pit in my wallet again, and, like, I'd love to go. I'd love to go to every convention, in every, like, for every, like, if I, like, were to, I should probably, like, go out seeking, like, conventions and saying, like, hey, if you want me in, then I'd be willing to deal an arrangement, because, like maybe I do a promotional animation or something. I'm totally up for doing that. I did that for BronyCon 2015, Canadian Horse Pirates, and that was a lot of fun. And, like, maybe I should do that more often. Like, if I had to do some work to go to a convention, then I would totally do that. If there's any convention people watching this video, then just know that I'm totally willing to, like, go to an international convention if I am supported in any way to go to that convention. Yeah, like, convention going is fun. Convention going is expensive. The funds are hard to get, but they are possible to get. It's just a long, sort of, hopeful route. Hopefully this happens, and if it all works out perfectly fine, then you become as successful as Gabe. Black Griffin. He is basically, like, he has ascended to another level by this point. Like, he used to do fandom stuff, now he is, like, in, and he's invited to every convention. He must have the busiest schedule, like, ever, but he looks like he's having so much fun. He is a jolly guy. Oh. Alright, so I know it isn't midnight yet, but I'm still gonna go to sleep. A, because, you know, it's good to have a good night, like, early sleep. And B, like, I'm leaving tomorrow, so it's better to do it earlier than later. Be nice and ready, which means I'll see you then. Goodbye. Hello, camera! Every time I turn it on and it's in the morning, I forget how much I can't talk. I should do talking exercises before I turn this on. Well, I guess we're a bit late for that, because you know why? It is 9 AM on the Tuesday, and it's time for me to pack up. Check out them skies. The only reason I'm doing that is because I did it the last couple of nights. nights, mornings. Did last couple of mornings. There you go, the exposure's better now. It was all blue before. That's because that's how cameras work. Anyway, now I'll look weird because the exposure was set. So now I'm all yellowish. Ooh, I zoomed it in accidentally. Why is it zooming in? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Stop. Hold on, I'll fix it. Hold on. Okay, I fixed it. There you go. Now I'm not all orange and stuff. Now I'm too blue. Whatever. Anyway, so time to pack up. My flight leaves at 2:15 p.m. My plan is I'm going to be at the airport 2 hours early and to... Oh, whoops, I zoomed it in again. I'm pathetic. Alright. Be at the airport 2 hours early, and to do that, I'm going to leave the hotel 2 hours before then. So, that means I'm leaving at 10 to hopefully be at the airport by 12 so that I can fly at 2:15. Whatever. You know, just to be doubly, triply, quadruply sure. Yeah, so that's gonna be fun. I'm in my summer winter clothes, long sleeve shirt, and ooh, Doctor Who shirt, by the way. Woo! And long trousers, or longs as we call them in Australia. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be rad. Well, 32 hours travel time. It's only gonna be mostly rad. It's gonna be rad enough for me to say, I'm going home. Alright, my words didn't come out the best there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pack up. I'm gonna hope everything fits in my bags. I've got two things to worry about, mostly. One, the Dakimakura. It's gonna eat up a lot of my room. There it is. Very big, but it folds up a bit. It like, you can sort of squish it. So do that on both sides, it might be able to fit in. And number two is this. Not because it wouldn't fit, but because I don't want to wreck the thing. So therefore, I might have it as a carry-on, which is a bit terrifying, but as a trade-off, I might not bring one of my laptops as a carry-on, because otherwise my bag would be way too heavy and horrible and terrible to use with. Reason why I had my laptops, both of my laptops as my carry-ons last time is because I was doing work on Equestria 3 on the way here. I don't need to do that this time. I will still bring my Surface, because oh no, I was going to do some drawing, but I didn't bring my Surface pen, because I don't want to lose it. I didn't want to lose it. So, there goes that idea. Yeah, well, Alright, well I just discovered that on camera right now, that I didn't have my Surface pen, which means that I won't be able to do that. That being said, on the planes, I will probably have plenty to do. There'll be a lot of sleeping, plenty of sleeping, as is usual. Potential movie watching as well. On the way here, I watched a couple of movies. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I watched John Wick, both of which I had not seen up till now. Guardians 2 was really good. John Wick was pretty okay. I only wanted to see that because I heard people liked the sequel, which came out recently-ish, I think. And, you know, if you've seen the sequel, you gotta see the first movie first. And, oh, I also saw Enchanted. Jesus Christ, horns going on out there. In Canberra, you don't hear people doing horns unless you're literally about to run someone over. So, coming to America is very strange. But yeah. So, I'm gonna pack up. Yeah, that's right, I was talking about movies. I don't know what movies I'll be watching on the way back, because I'll be on the same plane, or the same type of plane, Air Canada, They probably have the same movie selection as they did when I was on my way here, which means that because I scanned through the entire list of movies for things that would be good to watch, or think like it's either something that something I'm watching has to be either something that I haven't watched in a very long time or something I haven't watched at all, because you know, oh, let's watch The Matrix for the 50th time. Not that I don't like The Matrix, that's why I've seen it 50 times, but like, if I have the opportunity to watch something new and different, then I do that instead. There's a tip for you. Watch something new and different. Yeah. If you have the opportunity to, because new and different stuff is neat and nice and... This looks like I'm wearing it as a hat. Oh god. Alright, so... Nice. I'm gonna go pack up then. And, ooh, actually, I just want to show this off. Check that out. It's got an amp outlet. Oh, what's... That has a name, I think. I'm trying to... No, I can't remember what it's called. But, it has one of those things, you plug it into an amp, and it makes electrical noises. Oh, this little dinky little old thing. Super cool. Props to Mr. Dusty Cat for making a super cool thingy thing. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go pack up then. I'm gonna see if everything fits in my bag. And I've got an hour to do it. Alright. So yeah. It is done. Bag. 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 Get the light back there. There you go. That's how I put the guitar away. Shoved it in there, now the head's sticking out. Cool. Alright. It's time to leave my hotel room. This is a tight fit. This is a tight fit. This, it's not that much of a tight fit, but I like having it, you know, not be exploding at the seams if I'm opening it a lot. Anyway, yeah, checking out, I guess. It is 6 minutes till 10 a.m. I think, like, you're supposed to check out by, like, midday or something. If it's by 10, then I'm lucky, because I'm doing that right now. But yeah. Everything's good. Let me quickly double check the bathroom. Nah. Yeah, alright. There we go. That last light off, and I'll be out. Oh, and I'll take this thing too. This is what the card to open the door was in. Alright. Nice. Time to go outside. There's some birds fighting over some food. Better get off the train tracks before the next train comes, which is in 6 minutes. I'm not going on that one though. I'm going on the one after that one. Hello camera. It is 12:30 p.m. I'm at the airport. I made it. Airport number 1. And then next will be Toronto, then Vancouver, then Sydney, and then finally home. So, everything's going well so far. Checked in my bag. I've got the boarding passes. I've got my carry-ons. I've got my bag and my other bag with the guitar sticking out. Yeah, cool. That's good. Everything's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign will be turned off shortly.
Hello camera, I made it in Toronto. I'm in Toronto right now and I'm eating food. A&W. I've never ate food at this place, but apparently it's a place that has food. I'm with two other bronies here. Hi. Hello. I happen to like take the same flight as them, so BronyCon isn't over yet. It's over when you've stopped meeting bronies. So, and that'll happen. We're not taking the same flight after this, so that'll happen like within the next couple of hours. But still, that's pretty cool.
This restaurant, A&W, is pretty common in Canada.
Yeah, never had food here. I'm having a stupid chip thing. I'm having a bacon and cheese and egg burger, and I'm having a Coke in a cup for some reason. Oh my god, it zoomed in. It zoomed in, oh my god. I didn't mean to zoom it in. Stupid chip thing, bacon, egg, Coke. Cool. Alright, I fixed it. I fixed the vlog. The vlog is fixed. Anyway, so, yeah. Doing good. Check this out. It's a PSVR place in the airport, right next to my gate. So that's cool, and I might try and nab a spot on one before my flight leaves.
So kind of tilt your head to the side. You want to see what shape is on the wall. So when you're ready, press X, it'll fast forward into the wall.
Oh, I see. So it's a Tetris thing.
The next bonus you earn on the top right is you can actually break through the wall and press circle.
Oh, circle the cheat. Got it.
Only once. I've never seen that shape. He's doing pretty well. I'm pretty sure you just beat my score.
Nope.
Amy did this too.
Is that it? I'm out of here.
It was a pretty long run there. 44
That was from my first. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. What's the name of the game?
Super Hypercube.
Super Hypercube. Nice. Funny thing about traveling from Australia to America, or vice versa, is that there's a threshold, a very, very specific line you cross when you go from one place to the next. And that is that, suddenly everybody has a different accent. Like, everybody over the intercoms, once you're in Australia, it's back to an Australian accent, or it becomes an Australian accent if you're not used to an Australian accent. Similarly, and this is something I like telling because it's a really subtle thing that you'd never notice unless you lived in both countries or you've been to both countries, but when two people walk towards each other in a corridor, which side do you step? In Australia, you step to the left. In America, you step to the right. This is like the same way you do so on a street in a car. Which is a very weird and subtle thing. It means that I, like, when first traveling to America, ran into a few people a couple of times, because that's what happens. And it's funny. But yeah, made it back in Australia. Shut up. I finally have internet again on my phone, which means I've been using it up a lot, which is fine, because, you know, I want to use my internet again. Living off Wi-Fi is terrible and I hate it. but I managed. So yeah, anyway, I'm in Sydney, waiting for my final flight to Canberra, and I'll finally be home.
Nobody knows my true identity. For all we know, I'm John F. Kennedy's love child with Nosferatu. We can't know, but still we got to. Nobody knows how deep this mystery goes, but ancient caveman history shows we're all descended from the same evil aliens line. And it's a pretty shade of gray. It makes the woodwork eat away. Glass breaks and cow's milk curdles. It glows in the dark and it mutates turtles.
Hello, camera. It is 1:40 p.m. Thursday in my room. We made it! We did it! I did it. You only watched the video. No, this was a joint effort. I don't care if it wasn't a joint effort. This was a goddamn joint effort. You know what time it is? It's time for BronyCon swag. Let's go. So, what did I get? Let's go through everything. First, Dusty Cat's guitar. Sounds like garbage, but it's in one piece. Had it as a carry-on. Can I tune it, retune it later, and learn how to use it? 2, fidget spinner. It was given to me. Don't know why. 3, this magnificent beast. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Very happy about that one. Easily the best gift I've ever been given at a convention. Number 2 would be the White Celestia at my first PonyCon AU. Shoutouts to Max. Shoutouts to Max, that one guy. I still remember his name. For giving me that White Celestia. Anyway, this sweet ass tie with rainbow dashes and mini rainbow dashes on it, and that tie clip thingy with Rainbow Dash's cutie mark on it. A bunch of Twilight Sparkle Secret Chippic folder cards and prints. And some more, and there's BDP's sweet ass card. Here's a horribly bent Sunset Shimmer print, but oh yeah, it'll take a bit of maintenance, but it should probably be fine. Here's Getty Karg Strokaga. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Getting Stronger by Black Griffin and Michelle Krieber, or Gabriel Brown. Cool people, by the way. That's gonna be cool. Next, a bunch of art. This was by G-Sphere. Shoutouts to that guy, because he was at LobbyCon, like on the Tuesday, like after everybody. No, on the Monday. After. Was it the Tuesday as well? No, it was just the Monday. After everybody had left, he and Breakfast Tea and that third guy. I'm sorry, shoutouts to that third guy whose name I can't remember, who was also an artist, for being there. Here's a picture of Viva. I don't think there's a name on the rest of these. So shoutouts to the people who arted these. Here's the Princess Celestia being deep thing. Here's a post-it note with a sketch of my face and the Celestia toy. Here's Measure Ruler and Apogee. Shoutouts to Measure Ruler and Apogee. Here's a that. And here's a that. Ooh, we got a name on that one. I can't read that, but shoutouts to anybody who can. Shoutouts to the person who drew it as well. And here's a bunch of other shit too. I don't know, but this is just like given to me by this guy, Basigal got. And like I just got 2 of them, so that's cool. And ooh, here's the coffee pern from Ardale. Cool shit. And whatever the fuck this is cool there, but I have it. And this stuff as well. And also, I guess I got my badge. So that's neat. BronyCon is officially done. Got it with all the stuff. All the stuff has been collected. All the things have been done. So let's give a quick few shout-outs. One. Oh god. If I'm gonna do shout-outs, I'm inevitably gonna miss out on people, and I apologize to those people who I miss out on. Shouts to Dusty Cat, because I hadn't met him at a convention before this one, and he was super cool. First person I met who I recognized. 2, Crown Prince, very similar, minus the being first person to see. She was one of the last ones, and she has a little story to tell regarding that. You can ask her that later. 3, Anthony for making a freaking super rad panel, reviewing his Magic Live. I super recommend people to look that up on the internets later, because it was really, really good. Let me see. Sweetie Bloom, KP, Josh Scorcher, Silverquill, Dr. Wolf, the review people, for all being cool. Mike Pymations, hang out with him the majority of the con. He was super cool. Like I said, inevitably gonna forget people. Pika Petey for letting me on his panel at the last minute, animating live. I was supposed to only be on 2 panels, but I was on 3 because of him. Shoutouts to him. Oh, the Bronies React people. AC Racebear, Saberspark, Paleo, Jax, BDP, Brain Dance Party, Gabe. Gabe is lovely. Gabe and Michelle, both super cool. There might be people I'm forgetting.
Little Shy. You
and
forgot Little Shy.
I would hate to be forgetting
See this
anybody.
Because
they were all cool. Everybody was their own share of cool.
Little Shy,
even if some people probably had some more cool than others. I'm not going to point that out because that's discrimination. And also, picking favorites is never fun. And shout-outs to all the people who I've totally forgot the names of. Or totally forgot to mention, even though I totally meant to mention them. In fact, more shout-outs to those people because they're so special that I forgot them. No, we're speaking in inequalities. We shouldn't be doing that, whatever. You know what? Convention was lovely. The shit I got was lovely. I'm sorry, I was pointing down there, but you couldn't see my hand pointing down there. Everything, the panels, the marketplace, the games room I didn't go to. I went to the games room last year. I kind of wanted to go this year, but there was like, I just had other things I wanted to do. The panels, Hoofsheim was great. Yeah. Convention was good. Convention was super good. I'm very happy I went to it. As I'm sure you've heard me mention, if you've watched this video, and if I haven't cut it out, you've heard me mention this at least several times now. I started recording this vlog over a week ago now. A week and 7 hours, I believe. Ish. A bit more than that. Yeah, a week and 9 hours. Roughly. And here I am with... I never emptied out my SD card this whole time. I have, I believe, 10 to 15 minutes left on this, and I had over 4 hours before, like, when I started. So this is like a good bookend, I think. Speaking of bookends, that's a bookend over there. See that? Bookend. So yeah. Good convention. Oh god, how do I finish off this video? Buy my plushie?